Hello, welcome to Weathertainment 2.0. I'm meteorologist Jeff Matthews. Hopefully you get an accurate forecast, learn something you didn't know before, and smile along the way. I don't know how much you're going to be smiling about the temperature trend, though. Have a look at this. Average high is at 81. 90 today. 92 tomorrow. I really haven't changed anything here. So if you were with us yesterday, you know what I was expecting for the next several days. Cools off a little bit for Friday, as expected, and I had a hard time deciding whether it would be above or below 82 for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So let's just say it's going to be in the low 80s at that point, whether it's 81 or 83. Let's call it 82 to keep it easy to remember. The forecast, hot and humid. So let's get back to the dew point, but I'm not going to explain to you again how it's calculated or what it means. But I want to talk about how the air temperatures cause you to be uncomfortable, but the dew point adds to your misery because it increases the moisture content in the air. The more moisture in the air, the much harder it is for the air to cool you off or warm you up because the moisture holds the temperature close to where it's at. It's harder for the air to cool off or warm up when there's more moisture in it. So, that's the scale we're interested in because the dew point doesn't really get above 70 very often, and in the summertime it never gets below 50. When it's at 55 or 60, it's not bad. 60, you're beginning to notice it. 65, it's uncomfortable for almost everyone. At 70, it's intolerable. It's incredibly humid. It's unpleasant for everyone, and there's really not much you can do about it except get to air-conditioned air. Well, the temperature's going to ramp out about 90 or 92 the next couple of days, but the dew point is going to continue to climb through the 60s into the low 70s. It's adding to the moisture content in the low levels of the atmosphere, not the entire layer where you can get thunderstorms developing, just the low levels where you and I live. So as a result, pretty easy to see what my weather headline might be. Remember Richard Simmons? If you're over 40, you do remember him. And if you don't remember him, let me explain. He had a program called Sweating to the Oldies. That's all you need to know about headline number one. You've got the idea of what I'm expecting for this week. Meanwhile, rain chances, Thursday, midday hours between, let's say, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Not all that time frame, but somewhere in there. And then again Sunday evening and again on Monday. And my third weather headline, if you have a garden, you might want to water it yourself rather than counting on Mother Nature because it's going to be kind of hit or miss on Thursday. Meanwhile, this is the radar for New York, Lake Ontario, Utica, Syracuse, Albany. One lone little thunder shower formed yesterday afternoon, just percolating up about 30 miles northeast of Utica, but that was it. But there was enough moisture in the air and instability and heat of the day and that kind of thing. But that's it. And when you look at the national view, the only real interest to me is up across the Dakotas. This area is not moving towards us. This thunderstorm cluster over Iowa isn't. That's staying to our north. That's the area of greatest concern. So I want to look at the visible satellite imagery. Now, the visible imagery is just like your camera. It sees whatever the eye sees, the naked eye, if you don't mind having a naked eye. It's a pocket of high pressure. There's a pocket of high pressure. Pretty clear sky. That little cluster of clouds is going to drift through to our north and east, but that high is still going to be in control for today and most of tomorrow. Then, if we look carefully at it through the infrared satellite imagery, you can also see that this area is not really growing in intensity and is moving off to our south and east. But that area, look at that, from black to white to blue. So something is happening there. That's a developing storm system in front, and that's what I'll be watching. So here's the progression of events. This high that came out of Canada, it's all about the source region. They both bring fair weather. And that one came out of Canada, so that's cooler and drier. That's in the Gulf. That's hot and humid. That one is progressive, meaning it's moving along. It's gone by tomorrow night. This high is building in tonight and tomorrow, developing the heat wave throughout the Northeast, not just for us. This storm has nowhere to go but up. The momentum it creates causes turbulence for this system, which forces it also up. But we'll catch the tail end at some point Thursday midday, and there may be enough moisture and energy and with the heat and humidity already in the air to cause our next chance for rain. Meanwhile, the almanac nailed the high, and the low I was off by 3. Very happy with that. Rain gauge dry, 1440 on the daylight. Your forecast in just a minute.
Welcome to Intermission. Intermission.
Your forecast, a lot like yesterday, but even hotter. High about 90. Tonight, 63, warm, humid, hazy. Tomorrow, similar to today, but even hotter at 92. Some building clouds, but I think rain-free. Thursday, between 10 and 3, expect a few showers and a rumble of thunder. Friday looks better. Not worried about rain Friday night anymore. And then Saturday, building clouds, but I still think rain-free. Sunday evening and on and off Monday, thunder showers are likely. That's your forecasts. Make it a great day.